Smite the dust! Welcome. How can I help you?
Good afternoon, traveler. I didn't expect the honor of witnessing your harmonizing talents. Both, actually. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about the same time, the Cat's Tail commissioned me to create a new fragrance for their establishment. Ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is truly a wonderful reward. I have faith in...
Care to give this a try, Miss Em?
Your artistry is... This tastes like a local variant of a Lumideuse Twilight. Am I right? The gentle and elegant taste, with its distinct layers combined with a hint of Mondstad's characteristic scent. Though in reality, there's no need for you to be so conservative. I have quite a high tolerance for flavors that stray outside the boundaries of conventional wisdom. Your drink was nice, but it would be perfect if you could make one with a little more depth. A cocktail that shows off your unique understanding and enhance. If you need time to mull things over, perhaps you might find inspiration in. Oh, thank you for asking. It's been going well, though this trip to Monstad has presented some. When I first got here, I was relying on a copy of An Overview of Aromatic Substances and the Human Scent. To my surprise, my trial fragrance, which used valberry as the primary note, proved far too sweet in the context of a tavern, relaxing people so much that they ended up feeling drowsy. The bartender with the beautiful ears, for instance, fell asleep right at the bar. Let's just say that sweetness isn't always a case of the more the merrier. Maintaining an appropriate balance is beneficial for both, even in daily life. I rarely eat sweet food, and I try to avoid fruits like berries that have a high sugar content. In the end, I completely eliminated valberry as an ingredient and turned instead to windwheel aster. With some success, It really is. A while earlier, I watched a whole run of fair weather clouds float by, fluffy as pillows. It's not in such conditions, one sense of smell is heightened, but not to an excessive. When scents are blended well, they naturally combine with the ambient context, leaving particularly powerful impressions. It seems something similar is true for mixology. When mixed properly, all the ingredients work as one to create a most wonderful symphony for your taste. Yes, that's it. Now I think about it, layering distinct flavors doesn't really suit my personal preferences. They're part of my reward from the flower shop owner. Important ingredients for making perfumes. Thanks to these, I was able to I studied Mondstad's Cecilia flowers many years. However, this is a special case. Some cats are quite averse to the scent of Cecilia. Windwheel aster. The various parts of the windwheel aster plant can be ground into a powder to extract their essences. I then blended the scents from its petals and leaves. The result carries the intoxicating sweetness of mead, while still emphasizing that I just took it for a little trial run at the cat's tail, and the cats seemed to really like it, while the clients themselves found it comforting and invigorating, extracting exquisite fragrances from ordinary overlooked ingredients. Usually, after work, my friends from the Maison Gardiennage sometimes treat me to a few drinks. I usually stick to fruit tea. That way, I can get straight back to work. If it's before a holiday and my friends are in high spirits, I sometimes order a small glass. There was an officer named Terena who used to treat me to aged Corte wine. But since she was transferred to the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, we haven't had the chance. In the world of science, high-proof alcohol is a widely used solvent. I've grown well accustomed to the smell of it by now. Besides, When I'm slightly tipsy, my state of mind changes, which in turn alters my approach to perfumes. It doesn't matter if the result is good or bad. So I don't mind drinks with just a little bit of alcohol. But just from our brief chat, perhaps you possess a natural talent for.
Here you go. A new and improved.
The colors are cooler and more refreshing. Are these bright specks on the surface the crushed petals and leaves of windwheel asters? I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try. In the language of flowers, the windwheel. Your cocktail not only captures their form. Therefore, I suggest you call this drink Windborne Bouquet. The winds and clouds of Monstad swirl together in the glass. Really? Perhaps it's just a habit of my profession. Now it's time to slowly savor this masterpiece. Thank you so much. This is the most memorable cocktail. Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this moment as both a fragrance and once I've perfected the recipes. I hope you'll do me the honor of being the first customer to experience. Until then, I look forward.
Whole world shares the bounty.
Oh, are you interested in going on an adventure?
Ad Astra.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Come take a look. There will definitely be something.
You can build them that big, huh? Amazing. It's just that... Oh, wow! Fancy meeting you here. Anywho, I'm here on vacation. After traveling around Sumeru with you, I've only gotten faster and better at making fireworks. Business has been slow lately since it's the off-season for fireworks. After stocking up the shop with supplies, I decided to go on a little adventure and seek some inspiration. The plan is to have tons of fun before summer arrives. When I return with my new ideas, I'm sure my efficiency can only go up. I just got back from Hisi Island, and the colors all over the island were so beautiful. Oh, I'd love to make some fireworks that capture that feeling. So, huh? Oh, right, of course. I've already figured I've gotten all the ideas from this trip. Right now, I'm working on getting some small gifts for my family and me. Look, I got some local dried fish for Dad and midsummer berry jam for Mom. They're both specialties from around here. Right? Now, I heard she's super amazing. Word is that she built this cannon. I'm planning to pay her a visit. I've also heard that she's a real free spirit, though. Won't take every commission, even... Should I bring something before visiting? Huh. So, I know the kid? And her family members are machines she made herself while living alone in her workshop all this time? That's amazing! The kid next door would cry non-stop if left alone for just one night. It would take the neighbors the whole day. By contrast, it seems like the people of Nasha Town already see Aino as a mature mechanic, not as a child who needs their coddling. Still, just how many nights did she have to spend all by herself before... Well, it can't change what happened before. But now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure she has a great time. Looks like it was the right choice to bring my tools with me. I'll head over to Nasha Town to borrow their crafting station. What should I make? You know...